It's time to compare the ancient defender breed of the dog Kangal. Kangals are twice the size and strength of pit bulls. They are stronger than Rottweilers, German Shepherds, and Mastiffs. But can these giant dogs hold up against wolves? Today, we will be looking at when Kangals attack and defeat wolves. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Defending its friend. The owner decided to leave his dog tied up to the chains, and then a wolf came to visit them. The wolf, of course, went for the smaller one, instead of the Kangal. But then the Kangal went on a rampage and tried his best to defend his friend. Just as soon as the wolf tried to pass it, it attacked the wolf and took it down. After the brutal attack, it went away. The little one lost its life. If the dog wasn't tied up, the roles would have been reversed, and it would have been the wolf that had lost its life. The smart one. Kangals are the smartest of all the breeds. In this footage, a Kangal was put against a wolf, and before you judge the people, the wolf was behind a cage. They wanted to test how smart they are. It managed the situation pretty amazingly. It didn't try to bark at it or get nervous. Another fact is that Kangals are defenders and attackers. If they would have let it out, it would have taught it a lesson. But this footage shows how clever they are at managing serious situations like this. The chained partnership. In this footage, a small dog caught the scent of a wolf lurking around. So it went out to check it and try to make it go away. That's when the Kangal joins the scene, but he is tied up in chains. The wolf tried to attack the small one, but then its friend was there to defend it. The wolf couldn't even touch the small one. The Kangal did a pretty steep job of protecting the buddy. If it wasn't chained up, you would have been seeing a dead wolf at the end. This little dog was not unfortunate like the other, and the Kangal did a pretty good job of defending its friend. The wolf had to flee away because the owner had been awakened by all the loud barks. The guy with a stick. Now you might be thinking, what is a guy doing between a dog and a wolf fight? Well, he is there to protect his loyal friend. He heard the bark of the dog and went out to investigate. That is when he came across this wolf. Now the wolf had a chance to run away, but it was already hurt by the Kangal. The Kangal then attacked its neck and tried to slash it apart. The wolf then died on the farm in the claws of the Kangal. The farmer and his loyal friend then brought the trophy home for winning the fight. To me, the Kangal is more deserving of the title. The close one. Here is a Kangal in a one-on-one fight against a European wolf. What do you think would win? Some would say the wolf, but that is not the case here. The Kangal and the wolf were put in competition where people were spectating how they will end up. At the start, you would see that the wolf attacks aggressively, but then the Kangal came into action and teaches it a lesson. You can see that both of them are the same size, but still, the Kangal held the title as a winner. Apart from the fight, they shouldn't sanction matches like these where one animal is heavily injured or killed by another animal. The partners. Nothing is better than having two or more Kangals to defend the land or to go out hunting. This guy went with his two Kangals to explore, but then a giant black wolf appeared out of nowhere. The wolf, as an intelligent animal, didn't try to attack them because it knew it would be a hard fight to win. The partnered Kangals were the ones that attacked the black wolf. They went out like heroes and gave the wolf a run for its life. It, of course, tried to fight back, and despite its size, it could never fight back against the two Kangals. That's why they are called smart animals, while Kangals are known as great defenders. The lone wolf. In this footage, you are about to witness two dogs taking down a lone wolf. Wolves are far more dangerous when they hunt in a pack, but then there are always lone wolves that barely stand a chance against the dogs. It was winter when these two caught a lone wolf lurking around. Wolves mostly hunt at night, but this one was probably checking out the neighborhoods for later. But sadly, it didn't get to see the bright lights. The two Kangals attacked and took it down with bravery. There was no way it could win against the dogs. It did its best to defend itself, but still, it had to lose its life in the jaws of the Kangals. The poor Arabian wolf. Were you wondering how the fight would have gone if it was night and they were one-on-one? Well, we've got something similar to this particular case scenario. The Arabian wolves are much smaller than Kangals. Plus, the Kangals have spiky belts on their neck which protects them from wolf attacks. In this footage, a black Arabian wolf was caught by a Kangal. Although the fight was pretty close, but then the strength of the Kangal played its role and successfully took down the wolf. The wolf then waited for the perfect moment and flew away. The dog, of course, chased it, but it was fast enough to escape. The wolf is never coming back that way. It could say to its friend that last night, "I saw what death looks like." The poor Kangal. A farm was attacked by a pack of wolves, and surprisingly, a Kangal was defending the livestock. The pack attacked the sheep and tried to eat one of them, but the Kangal stepped into the ring and tried to take them out. But the Kangal was young and wasn't trained well. A Kangal will never show its back to the wolves, but it was young and naive. It escaped the arena while the wolves were enjoying their food. It was the fault of the farm managers. They should have never left a single dog to protect their livestock. The perfect combination is at least 3 dogs. It is an injustice to the dogs. The teamwork. In this footage, a wolf was caught against 3 young Kangal. The wolf was hungry and tried the neighborhood for some quick food, but then the 3 Kangals were looking for blood sport. On the other side, the wolf was much smaller. It could never stand a chance against those giants. They tore the poor wolf apart into pieces. Wolves mostly hunt in a pack, and considering this situation, the wolf was trying to lead them into a great trap. If that would have happened, it would have been $1 million fight. Seeing them fight and defeat the wolves was interesting to watch, but you have reached the end. Now, if you admired our video, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to our channel for more miraculous hunting. Lastly, mention your thoughts about these bad boys. See you with the next one.